Hello and welcome back for more Hyperlight Driskery. Once again, attempting to beat New Game Plus Deathless, starting with attempt 76 now. I'm streaming a bit late tonight, but I did say I would stream today. And I have not yet done a stream this week, so here I am at 11:30 p.m. I have definitely been doing some off-stream practice, and I'm feeling a lot more confident than I used to. I think at this point it's only a matter of time before I manage to successfully complete this challenge. I think I have the entire route memorized at this point. I understand all the boss's patterns and how to counter them. And my mechanical skill is slowly but steadily increasing. Even as it doesn't necessarily feel that way sometimes. Comparing where I'm at now to where I was... Oops. To where I was when I started. The difference is kind of absurd. You want to pick this up because well, that kind of negates the entire point of picking that up, but whatever. Probably not gonna need it anyway. Plenty of health packs. Including over here. Oh yeah, and I did realize that I was missing a location for the gold pieces, or I guess they're called gear bits. I guess I could just call them bits for short. But I guess that would be confusing streaming on Twitch because they could be confused for Twitch bits. But anyway. Let's not dash off the edge here. Crashing into things is fine, as long as there aren't enemies around. My computer does seem to be struggling a little more than usual right now, but seems to be fine. Welcome, butterflies. Wait, why are you putting up a witch lore sign? There we are. Or is a waterfall? Is the area over here wet or something? That was a little bit of an awkward position, but oh well. Juniper might slip and dash into oblivion. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. So pretty good on ammo after that fight. Once I take out all but one, I'm not really pressured to take it out as time efficiently as possible, so I think I can afford to just sword swing at that point instead of using the animation cancel. Juniper stealing key and dismantling the skeleton. Yeah. Would that be considered grave robbing? Oh gosh, the glitch. It's fine. Still not really sure what causes it to trigger because it's kind of inconsistent. The only damage I've taken so far is from chain dashing off a cliff. Wait, was I even chain dashing? I don't remember. But it's probably a good thing because... or a good thing that I've been practicing chain dashing so much. Because one of the modules in the south actually requires getting through a chain dashing section, which used to be kind of difficult for me, but now I'm able to get through it without falling most of the time. Let June have the... what number is that? 1 millionth dash achievement? I'm pretty sure the achievement is for 8,000 and... no, I think my record is like 600 something. If... I don't remember exactly. Haven't been able to get that one. How long would it take to chain dash 1 million times? That sounds kind of ridiculous. Oh gosh, I messed up. Never punished, I guess. Once again, I hit 2 separate enemies there instead of hitting one twice. Back to upgrade my pistol. It is really late. I'm guessing most people are asleep right now. Probably not. the best time to be streaming, but oh well. Better than not streaming, at least. You almost forgot? Wait, what did you almost forget? You have them back? Oh, the panic emotes? That is a lot of panic. Module number 3. You miss them so much. Well, even when you don't have a subscription, you can just spend channel points. And it's 50-50. There's a way to get them without gambling. I really prefer you to gamble. I'm saying you don't need to angle. Or gamble. Why did I say angle? But you're Asian? What does that have to do with it? The random one is less priced than the select one? Well, yeah. You can... If you want to unlock bolts with channel points, you can just use the random twice, and that costs less than unlocking them individually without the random option. But if there's one specific one, then in terms of expected value, it's better to unlock without the random option. Okay, that was not the best thing to try. Kind of experimental going for the charge attack there. Clearly it was not the play. It does a lot of damage, but I don't normally use it since it's so slow. Though it will be important for one of the bosses later. Definitely works better than the grenades, but funnily enough, the grenades have a much different use on a different boss, from what I've found in my off-screen practice. If you got it in 50-50, you'll say 100. But there's only a 50% chance of it. 50% of the time you'll save 100, and the other 50% you'll be down 200. Thank you for the bless. I'm echoing? Wait, why would I be echoing? do this patiently. So I don't have to reset. Those were some close calls there. Should be on phase 3 in a moment. Oh gosh. That was way too close for comfort. I need to check on it after the fight. Not really sure. How to fix that? Not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything weird in OBS. I'm not playing the audio in the background from stream or anything. Alright, let me see something just to hear what it sounds like. No, I'm not hearing it. So I'm not sure what you're hearing exactly. I probably should have picked up a health pack, oh well. I don't actually remember whether there were any after that fight. You gonna restart your device? Well, I guess it might be on your end. Now that would be kind of weird, I think. That if it's on my end, it's weird that I'm not hearing it. Alright, got my guns upgraded. Is there not a health pack over here? Oh. Up here, maybe? I don't see one. There's one right here. There's a gear bit down here. There's our health pack up here. It doesn't look like it. I don't know, I'm not normally looking for health packs in this section of the game. Another gear bit up here. And I fell off. So much for that health pack I just picked up. And I'm pretty sure I made sure there weren't any over there. Alright. Got all three in one shot. Not sure it's really important to conserve ammo there. Probably not. Still missing... Okay, that was weird. I have never seen that happen before. But I guess it just means I'm down another health pack. That's 5 modules total. Another gear bit over here. Oh yeah, there is one webcomic by Carnby Kim that I realized I hadn't read yet, called Unknown Code. So I've been reading that and I realized, or rather, I'm getting a strong feeling that the pacing is way too fast. Which I haven't really felt with his other works. Did not blow up. Health back up on health packs. Back to these guys. Pretty queen. Died last time I was here. to carefully taking these out. Don't want to rush in. Oops. Don't really want to jump off the edge and die that way either, but can't ask for too much, I guess. That's 6 modules. Remembering where the enemies spawn in this arena makes it go way smoother. Ow. I say right before getting shot. But it doesn't really matter because I'm not red and I was able to immediately refill my health packs. This area can be very annoying. So I'm going to try to take it slowly and carefully. Not ideal, but I'm not dead. There we are. Come on. Yeah, using up more health packs than I would like here. But, oh. Spacing on that is kind of awkward because I can't just walk up to that block and attack it. I need to be some distance away or I'll just bounce off the fence behind it so it doesn't break. I thought I remembered there being a health pack over here, but don't remember exactly where. Was it over this way? Maybe? No. None in there. Not sure why I activated that. Not really any point. Snipe the frogs, make things simple. Kinda lined up for me there. Oh yeah, is there a health pack down here? I think so. Or is it just a... Yeah, it's just a gear bit. Which, I mean, is more important than a health pack, but... maybe I'm too tired for this right now. And I say that, but I'm doing pretty well, despite forgetting so much. I could just running to death. Hey, yeah, the gear bit I keep forgetting is the one over this way. There we are. I used that last time we had to die first. Health pack over here, finally full again. Yeah, the enemies spawn down here. Where's that guy going? There we are. Clear those out for my future self. Our shroud's over here. I should have broken the objects here. There we are. To full ammo. Oh gosh. Double tink. I made a mistake. Never punished, I guess. On to the second boss save. As long as I don't mess up super badly here. fight. There we are. Not as smooth as it could have been, but oh well. Pillar number 2. Should I even bother picking up the shotgun? May as well, right? Even if I'm not gonna use it. Pick it up and immediately switch back to the pistol. Hold reliable. Module number 8. Yeah, I guess I can't cancel this in time. I know there's a way to do it, but I mean, I'm not speedrunning, so there's not much point. Plus, I've kind of tried to do a cancel of the cutscene before, and ended up running into a really weird glitch that way that ended up with me teleporting into a wall or something and needing to exit and reload the save. Pick up a grenade, not super important yet, but still useful. Make sure I get the gear bit down here. Make sure I don't chain dash off a cliff again. Then here's module number 9. Backtrack just a little bit. Back to another skull. If I can actually find my way through without running into walls. Should be gear bit down here. And now for some wolves I need to deal with. Did not take any damage there. Another gear bit up here. I really don't like the crystal wolves. Just because of how fast they are. This arena can be annoying. Man. A bit low. Or it was low. But I am still alive. This guy's trapped. There's a health pack over here. I should probably grab that. Come down here. Bait these guys out of the arena area so I can deal with the wolves on their own. That wolf into the explosive there. Activate the switch here. Grab the gear bit. Modules over here. Weird seeing him walk in between the collapsible walls there. Not sure he's supposed to be able to do that. I'm at least pretty sure I can't fit between there. But I don't know, maybe enemies being able to is intended. It this way. Make sure I'm not going the wrong way. It's not down there. For some reason I thought there was a bit I was walking past, but no, it's down. Now this is where the next module is. Going with a bunch of wolves in the dark. Bait a couple in. Do the charge attack. Ow. I really don't like this area. But 11 modules down. I'm curious about whether did I miss the health pack? I'm curious about whether a grenade would help in that spot, but I'm not sure. Seems like the wolves are probably just too fast. another arena over here, which can be annoying. If I can make it even a little easier for myself, I may as well. Come on, stop hiding in the corner. Pick up the health pack. Now that I think about it, is this a PB now? I think it is. I don't think I've ever made it this far without dying. First attempt of the stream, too. Probably a good sign. Take that out without blowing that up. Oh, come on. I took out that box specifically so I could shoot the explosive directly and then somehow end up hitting a different block anyway. Don't want to forget the module over here. For a total of 12. Alright. Sorry about that. Back to the game, I guess. Not too much longer before us number 3. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go straight north from here. Past the crystal guy. Now that I think about it, I think that's the only one of that enemy on the entire route. Has a ton of health, but he doesn't really pose much of a threat just because of how slow he is. Slow and isolated. I really do not like these crystals because they will one-shot me if I let myself get hit by them. Here a bit over here. Full on health packs. Out of the crystal sword and gun guys over here. Ow. Yeah, let's not die to these. Want to bait this guy in before I'm in range of the wolves. Or wolf, I guess. Really just one? There's one over here. Of course, it's always easier to take these out one at a time. Almost let that guy hit me. Not sure why they took so long to attack, but make things easier. Onto boss number 3, which can be a pain. Let's make sure I base my dashes properly. Oh. I've not good. Okay. I'm not good yet. There we are. Used up a lot of health packs, but three bosses down. Got kind of a useless gun from that. Should make sure I switch back to pistol. Is there a pack? Yeah. Thought I was missing something. Pillar number 3. Ads should be playing on Twitch in 2 minutes, so we'll take my break then. But for now, I guess it's back to town. Getting my second grenade charge. And then there are a couple gear bits in the south before I'm actually in any danger. So I'll probably pick those up. And then go on break after that. I need to come down here. Activate the switch, lowering the walls. To come over here for the first gear bit. Second one. Cross the bridge, come over here. Oops. forgot I need to, do that first. So now I'm just down a health pack for no reason. But ads are starting here, so I'm going to go ahead and take my break. Be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I am back onto the south for the first time. At least attempting this challenge. Obviously been to the south before, but not without dying first. Might as well hit the teleporter. Oh, and I should probably, since I can afford it, pick up another upgrade so that I can carry another health pack. Not really any reason not to. Now that I think about it, if I go back north, can I restock on those? Yeah, this respawned. So we can probably completely fill up on them now. There's this one over here. And then one right over here. And then I can just teleport back here. And continue on towards module 13. Elevator is down here. I need to go south from here. No, not south. Ooh, south from here. These enemies are potentially really dangerous because they have shotgun ranged attacks and their melee attacks deal 2 damage. And down here, there are lots of these spider things. Oh gosh, I hit the wall. So many. There we are. Nothing important over that way. Bait them out one at a time. How did I run out of stamina there? That is a very unfortunate place to die. I must have run out of stamina there. Because otherwise I'm pretty sure I timed my deflection correctly. Ah well, I guess that's it for attempt 76. Made it way further than before, at least. On to attempt 77. I really did not make it far into the south there, did I? Oh well. I can get there again. But for now, it's back to clearing the north again. I can really feel that I'm getting close to beating this. Obviously, that was by far my best attempt yet. And I absolutely could have gone further. Did not dash in the right spot there. Oh, what? Not a big deal. I honestly haven't really decided how late I'm going to stream tonight. Or what time I'm gonna wanna wake up tomorrow. As long as I wake up by noon, I should be fine. It's not like I have work, but even then, waking up at noon would be fine. Not sure why I keep turning my head like that, like I'm trying to see around a corner. When in reality, it's just camera angles on a screen that isn't really gonna look any different if I look at it differently. Let's not overshoot. Messed up a little there. Doesn't really matter. There we are. not quite full ammo, but don't think you really need full. Yeah, it honestly seems like the more aggressive I am in that fight, the easier it is. Does it glitch trigger? Yes, it does. And it almost got me killed. Oh gosh. I am fine. I am good. Kind of dashed into that bush at a weird angle. So close to sliding off the edge. My throat really isn't feeling that great right now. It's probably because I've had too much dairy today. Tends to happen. Let's not let myself fall. Aren't they both still alive? Yes, my deflections didn't hit them properly. Wasn't really paying attention to whether they were hitting, just that I was deflecting properly. Time to upgrade my pistol. Still not sure whether it's worth upgrading in a little earlier. I don't know why that came out sounding so weird. Teleport back north. Hopefully, I'm at least able to hit another PB. Might be greedy of me to say that, but I definitely feel like I can do it. Okay, how did I mess that one up? And again? I'm playing like garbage? Found a health pack that I don't think I'll need it in the next room. Of course, after that is the boss, and there are plenty of health packs before that. So even if I'm empty, I'll be able to fill up completely. Trying to pull on ammo. Seems to be about 4 objects hit in order to restore 1 upgraded pistol ammo. May as well make this easier for myself by making liberal use of the pistol. Much like health packs, I can refill my ammo, I think, completely from empty before the boss. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Plenty of objects to hit here. If I would step dashing into the bookcases. Or staircases, I mean. Lots of bookcases around, but whatever. Once again, need to be patient. Almost messed that up. Opposite corner. Oh gosh. I messed that up. Oh well. No PB this run, I guess. Make sure I can actually beat this guy. Almost died again there. I think I'm not being as patient as I should be. let's reset again. On to attempt 78. I don't know, maybe I'm too tired for this right now. I did just hit a new PB, so maybe I'm just... getting in my own head here. Should probably just focus on the game and not overthink it. Obviously, chaining 3 dashes there is completely unnecessary. Since 2 dashes bring me pretty much straight to the ladder there. Kind of a weird ladder, but that's basically what it is. Thank you, Surrey bot, for banning the bot. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what else to talk about right now. Oh yeah, I did do a fully loaded boss rush, which was under 8 minutes, but I also never took more than 1 damage from any of the bosses that are actually in the route for this challenge. Plus, I think I figured out how to counter the Scythe boss, which isn't relevant, but still nice to know if I want to be good at this game in general. I guess the question is, am I good at this game at this point? I mean, I think I'm at least fairly good at it. Oh, gosh. I am messing this fight up so bad. Actually, right after I said I think I'm fairly good at it. Anyway. I'm not dead. This feels a bit sloppy, I think. The way they dashed at me there was just... oh gosh. Not ideal. I don't think I've ever taken that specific one out that way, but... I mean, if it works, it works. It's not like the other enemies spawn too quickly for me to get away with it. Every time I dash over that part with the collapsing platforms, I think I get paranoid about them dropping underneath me. Even though I'm dashing completely over them, and even if I spaced my dash slightly off, they don't really collapse quickly enough for that to be a problem. And the part I always get genuinely scared on is the crystal wolves in that dark room. I know I'm gonna die to them eventually. Maybe not the next time I get there. Maybe not the time I get there after that. And eventually. Kind of like when Nora in the gift block race. Kind of surprised I didn't lose anything on that fight. First few attempts. It wasn't until attempt 5 when I messed up my preparation and misplayed it when I actually lost a Pokemon to it. And it was also possibly the most dangerous fight of the entire route that I planned out for myself, so better if it's early in the run than later. I really do end up needing the pistol upgrade for this section. It wouldn't be nearly as smooth without it. One more room, then it's boss time again. But that guy hit me again. Not the best way of doing that site, but whatever. Honestly, it's probably pretty inefficient breaking those blocks at this point. Is there a lot more dense in the next room? For a second there, I thought I dashed off the edge. Not that it really would have made a difference, but... I guess I didn't need the health pack, did I? Alright, let's remember to be patient this time. Exit before being unnecessarily aggressive. Gosh, that bird survived way too long. Almost done. Once again, boss 1 is down. Definitely don't want to forget the railgun. Not that I ever have, but... Back to the east. I really should be doing streams earlier in the day. Also, I don't know why I came to the shop. I still need to pick up the gear bit down here. And then teleport back. I don't know why they designed this gap the way they did. It's just very annoying. No, I can upgrade the railgun. I should also make sure I have the right weapon toggled. At this point, the pistol has just become a very natural part of the way I play the game. And my damage output would be significantly less without it. Not sure how I messed up that dash slash. Damn, quite spaced that rate. Not that any of it matters as a non-combat area. I don't normally pull off chain dashes at right angles like that. Kinda surprised with myself there. Normally it would be streaming Poke MMO tonight, but ended up doing Hyper Light Drifter instead just because I felt more in the mood for it. So I guess I'll just be continuing PokeMMO tomorrow whenever I'm streaming. Which I guess we'll... I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll have to figure that out. Might end up doing another late stream. Oh gosh, almost forgot about that one. Okay, can I deflect these at the right or correct angle, please? Oops. That was dangerous. They dashed off the edge. Come on. A welcome pie? Not sure how late it is for you right now. It is after 1 AM for me. But I wasn't really able to work up the energy to stream earlier. 2 AM for you. So, just a little later. You're usually awake late. So how late do you normally stay up then? So I'm normally up until around 2. I'm likely going to be up later than that tonight. Oops. Let's not... try not to dash off the edge. I always say that, but I keep doing it anyway. You're normally awake till about 4 AM if you work the next day. Come on. Not sure how I managed to dash off there. What time do you normally work then? You must be on a pretty late schedule. Or just don't sleep much, I guess. Ow. Not playing this as cleanly as I would have liked. 2 PM. Ow. Yeah, I get that, because I'm also not on a regular schedule. I start work at 1. Oops. I really need to stop doing that. Especially since I'm out of health packs. But, I did end up getting a PB earlier today. So, hopefully I'm able to get even further. I really did not play that section well, I have to say. Anyway, I hope you had a nice day. I saw you earlier in, Blues chat. Seems like her chat is always pretty active. So it's kind of harder for me to talk there in my experience. It's your weekend off, so you're just relaxing. Sounds like a good time. These enemies are really annoying, so I just pick them off before they can really do anything. Or at least I try to. It's not always possible. So many cool people thanks to Blue. She is genuinely a cool person, but don't tell her you said that. I'll keep your secret, I guess. I mean, this isn't exactly a private space, but I really need to stop taking damage for no reason. Especially since I'm not actually sure where the next health pack is. But I haven't really talked with... Oh yeah, it's over here. I haven't talked with Blue much personally. But I have enjoyed talking when I have. What am I... Oh, that's just a solid bush. Ow. I really am not playing my best right now. Eye off. Shouldn't be too much longer before I can reach the boss fight. It's just one more arena and these guys. It'd be really dumb if I died here. It makes me very uncomfortable to be stuck on 1 HP. Hopefully... Okay. He's not making this easy for me. Oh gosh. And the game's glitching. I actually died because of a glitch. That's really dumb. Oh well. I was kind of limping along anyway. On to attempt 79 then. It looks like ads are starting soon. Not great timing, but... Raw. It's not like I can just... stop playing ads without... I think there's a way to cancel being an affiliate, but I don't really want to do that. Taking breaks is important anyway, so I guess it's not a big deal. Heading back north for the 4th time today. Nice, I haven't died before the first boss yet. First time I streamed this, I never even made it to the first boss. How is Monster Hunter Wilds, by the way? I've never played any of the Monster Hunter games, actually. Just seen a couple other streamers play it, like Blue and Taco. Actually, I think I've seen Loaf play it as well. I think it was just the one time. Does look like ads are starting now, so I'm going to take my break here and be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I am back. Only complaint is how beefy the PC you need to run it, and even then it's terribly optimized. But the gameplay is great. Always sucks when a game is not well optimized, but glad it's at least really fun. I mean, I play games that are notorious for being poorly optimized, like Pokemon. A welcome Captain's Feet roll. Finally done traveling. Did you ever tell me where you went? I've been doing well. Hope you had a nice trip. I think the last time I talked to you was before the cage lock ended. Which was quite a while ago. I went to 11 cities in 3 countries. Oh yeah, you went to Europe, didn't you? But yeah, the cage lock is over at this point. We're talking about doing a second one. So, the planning for that isn't finished. Oh, China, Thailand, and Malaysia? I was completely off then. Did not play this the best. You have a good time there? Not sure whether you want me to talk about how the cage lock went, or whether you'd rather see the VODs for yourself. It's so good to see you. And it's good to see you too. Twitch is banned in China. Oh yeah, they have a different streaming platform there, don't they? Is that what Bilibili is? Or am I thinking of something else? Bilibili is the YouTube equivalent. Kook is the Twitch equivalent? I don't think I've heard of that one. Undecided if you want the cage lock spoiled? I won't spoil it then. I'll just say the ending was great. If the VODs are up, you'll probably watch it for yourself. Yeah, it's all on YouTube, if you want to watch it there. It was a lot of fun. But we're currently planning Season 2, which is probably going to be Soul Links. And I think that's basically confirmed at this point. Potentially doing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which is going to be difficult. Are you into playing Emerald version again? How's that going? I think the last time I tried playing Vanilla Emerald, I kinda had trouble just because of the lack of physical special split. I also think the edge boost mechanic is kind of outdated. But Hoenn is arguably the best design region. Definitely has the best Pokédex. The music is definitely iconic. The remakes definitely should have taken more from, or more inspiration from Emeralds. More than just the Delta episode. Famous Flygon, Gyarados, Sableye, Aggron, Azumarill, and Blaziken. How is Flygon in that game? Do I think I remember using Flygon in a casual playthrough? And Trapinch just evolves so late. And even Vibrava is pretty weak. It doesn't even gain more of a base stat total. Definitely a fun typing though. And I really like Vibrava's design. Sableye has Toxic Detect and Metronome. That sounds chaotic. I remember using Metronome a bit as a kid, but it usually wasn't very effective. Your Vibrava was level 42 and the rest of your party was level 30? Jeez. The sacrifices we make to use the Pokemon we like. When I played Ultra Sun, I was using Mawile despite the fact that you can't even use Mega Evolutions until post-game. Skipped every trainer after Watson got Trapinch and went through the routes again. Say I think you need to beat Flannery in order to get Trapinch. So you beat Flannery, got the Trapinch, and then went back for all the optionals. And that's not that ridiculous, I guess. Yeah, since the changelog ended, I've pretty much just been playing Hokiyama and Hyper Light Drifter. I feel like I'm really close to beating this game. Deathless. Not great at the physical special sport stuff, so it's been fun to learn in a more serious way. Yeah, that's true. I never paid attention to that stuff as a kid either. Just need to play this patiently, so I don't get myself killed in a stupid way. That was kind of weird. Okay, how did I manage that? That was just not a good angle to try to dash. Oh well. So much for this attempt. Supposed to go, but yeah, I'm gonna have to reset now. Ready for Gen 3 Showdown Ruleset? Are you planning on playing competitive Showdown or something? Okay, what attempt is this now? 26, 27, 78, 79. This is 80, I think. Well, I've died a lot. Of course, that's not including all the times that I died to bosses practicing after... Sorry, I died to the first boss practicing on early attempts. Looks like a difficult game. I've always thought it was one of the hardest games I've ever played. And now I'm playing on New Game Plus, where instead of having 5 HP, you only have 2. So a lot of attacks will just one-shot me. But I've gotten a lot better than I used to be. Binding of Isaac times. Oh, well, it's not a roguelike. So it's going to be the same every time. I never really played Binding of Isaac, though. once on a friend's computer when I was younger, but never actually got the game myself. I did play quite a bit of SPL recently, which is another kind of classic roguelike. The past couple days, I've honestly been playing basically this and the Rock Band mini game in Fortnite. I've said this before, but I do really like rhythm games. I just can't play them too much. But if you're not familiar with Hyperlight Drifter, it's, I guess, pretty clearly an isometric hack and slash, very pixel art with more impressionist atmospheric music. And fun fact, it was inspired by its creator's experience with heart disease. Relies pretty heavily on visual storytelling, but I'm kind of speeding through it. Because sitting through it every single attempt would... Well, sitting through the story stuff every single attempt would take way too long. Probably should have tried conserving ammo there a little, but oh well. When you have a computer again, you'll probably pick it up. It is one of my favorite games. I highly recommend it. It's from 2017, I think? The prequel recently entered open beta. I haven't tried it yet. I have a good taste for games, thank you. I mean, that's obviously very subjective, but... beat FTL once, but it's a fun game. It is fun and definitely difficult, but I do think it's almost slid off the edge there. Gotten a lot better than it used to be. You thought it was too hard? Never looked at guides or anything? I mean, it is hard. Definitely takes a bit of learning. Especially when you mix in the advanced edition stuff. Once you learn the advanced edition stuff, it's arguably or rather, you can probably has more consistent success than you can just in vanilla. I guess vanilla's not the right word for it. Just in, normal edition, I guess. Mainly because some of the tools you get access to, like hacking and Flak 1, are very powerful. Especially hacking. I'm out of stamina. But looking at guides would probably help learning things like how to handle events better and what weapons are better than others and stuff. But sometimes it's more fun to just figure that kind of thing out for yourself. I'll probably be streaming another half hour. Again, I did start stream pretty late tonight. I don't want to stay up too late. Of course, if the run keeps going, I might stay up just to finish it out. You had a roguelike phase, but these days you just wish it wasn't a requirement to be so difficult. I've played some easier roguelikes that are still fun. Like a Monster Train. It's another roguelike deck builder, but with different mechanics from something like Slay the Spire. Or at least to me it feels easier than other roguelikes I've played. A friend recommended it, which is why I tried it. You're thinking Nuclear Throne? I've never heard of that one, actually. What's it like? Since you're traveling, you've played Slay the Spire and Emerald Region a lot. Sounds like a good time. Who's your favorite class to play and Slay the Spire? I personally think Defect is the most fun. Followed by Watcher, then Silent, then Ironclad last. just like Enter the Gungeon. Great game, but hard. I tried Enter the Gungeon since another friend was a fan of it, but I wasn't really big on it. I'm not entirely sure why. Lower Ascension, it's silent. Higher Ascension, it's defect. I haven't really gotten that high in Ascension levels, to be honest. I recently beat the hard on Ascension 7. But I don't think I've tried Ascension 8 yet. Just make sure I'm full on ammo for this. And try to play patiently again. More of the mechanical error is the reason I died last time. But my mechanics are slowly and steadily improving. Phase 2. I was very close to dying there. Should be on to phase 3. That is the first boss down. And the railgun unlocked. One pillar down, 3 to go. One pillar up, I guess I should say. STS gets to a point at High Ascension where you believe some strategies get completely pushed out, which is sad. Yeah, that's understandable. It's... once you get to that point, only the best strategies are going to work. And if you really want to play those other strategies, I guess that's what lower ascensions are for. Higher is only for if you want to push the game's limits. Silence is probably your favorite character. Yeah, she seems like she can be really fun to play if you're really good with her. Which I don't think I am. I've never really gotten a big discard synergy to work with her. Which is kind of important, I think. But the way I play the game is I always want to beat the heart before moving on to the next ascension. Ooh, it just doesn't really feel like a win otherwise. As I completely ignore the heart, I probably could get to a much higher ascension, but... You did learn a fun trick for the physical special split. It's just all the evolutions plus dragon. That is true. Which is why there really should be a dragon evolution. Then I guess I'm not sure whether that's ever coming. It does kind of make it easier to remember if you think about it that way. And I dashed off the edge. Wait, I didn't have the right weapon on. Oh well. That's an interesting opinion. I'd probably be a 20 already. I'm not sure about that. Because don't they start getting really difficult after, like, Ascension 16? Or 17? Somewhere around there. The heart just feels like the big final boss you're supposed to beat. It's called Slay the Spire. So you'd want to, you know, slay the spire. Granted, it's more like putting it into a coma, since it's an endless cycle of resurrection and whatnot, but it also feels like if I'm not able to defeat the heart with a deck, that there's something, that there's some kind of failing with the deck I have. So I don't really deserve to win anyway. Felt like it's secret boss to you, it must. Final boss. I think that probably makes more sense if you started playing the game before the heart was introduced to the game, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the game originally. These guys can be dangerous if I'm not careful. Almost messed that up. Oh gosh. Yeah, definitely the most messy that fight has been today, but oh well. You didn't even know that, and you've been playing for so long. Might also have to do with the fact that you just don't get access to the heart until you've played through multiple times. But that also might just be a completionist viewpoint on my part. That a run doesn't feel complete without beating the heart. I almost messed that up really badly. I don't know why I keep messing that up. There we are. And now for the part where things started going very wrong. The attempt before last. Until I ultimately ended up dying to a glitch, which is tragic, but oh well. Plant boys. Yeah, there are lots of plant monsters in this area. And they are not the most fun to have to deal with. As these little ones explode for 2 damage. And then the big ones charge for 2 damage and can have kind of erratic movement and attack timing sometimes. Which is why it's a lot more consistent to take them out before they even get a chance to attack. Alright, this went way more smoothly than last time I was here. Which I guess is promising. Back to the surface for now. Not gonna be up here for very long. But yeah, I think that was maybe the second attempt that died to that same glitch. Back underground. Ooh, cat. Yeah, this area's, or at least was, inhabited by these ferret cat people. I think they look like ferrets to me. I should probably break these for ammo. But, they're kind of being genocided by the frogs. cheat was like that, you think an unapologetic save state is in order? I think I would do that if it weren't for the fact that there's also an achievement you can get for beating the game Deathless. And I don't think I get the achievement to fight heavy, glitch deaths don't count rule. Back off, come back. Achievement isn't super important, but it's nice to have at least. I don't like these frogs' ideology. Understandable. They are kind of brutal. Especially when you see the boss of this area. Hopefully that frog stays stuck there for a while. Make things a bit easier for me. So we can take care of these plants. Is that the last one? I think so. Oh, come on. Can I actually hit this guy? There we are. This is the place I died to the glitch, by the way. Glitch didn't even trigger this time. I mean, they're literally putting their heads on spears. And, yeah. I don't think I need to elaborate. At least this is by far the easiest boss in the game. Frog boss is down. The attack patterns are very easy to manipulate. And he almost never moves. pick up the shotgun, which is generally considered to be the best weapon in the game, but I never use it. Don't really need it. That glitch area felt bad too. Like the other frog was stuck. Yeah, I like it when that frog gets stuck, because it lets me take out the plants before other enemies show up. If I have to deal with more enemies coming in at the same time, on top of the glitch triggering, then I'm kinda just dead. Which is exactly what happened 2 attempts ago. Back to town. This should be my last attempt for tonight. But I do want to keep going until I die. Or who knows, maybe this will be the winning attempt. We'll see. Onto the west again. Which I've only made it to, I think, 3 times. And only actually beaten once. How long is this game? Well, first I have to do the north and the east, which you just saw me finish. I'm doing the west, and then there's the south section, which is a little longer than the others, and then the final boss. So this is a little less than halfway through. My first attempt today was a new PB where I actually made it a little ways into the south section and then died to running out of stamina. Make sure I pick up the gear bit over here. My routing isn't quite as solid in my memory from this point. I should at least go the right way the vast majority of the time. And realize that I'm going the wrong way pretty quickly. Stamina management, Sag. Yeah, it's kind of easy to lose track of if you're not deliberately thinking about it. And when you're doing a lot of projectile deflecting, which uses up stamina, that's probably the most common way of run out. This arena is kind of annoying because enemies can hide where I can't see them. That didn't really give me any issues. I need to bait enemies out before I past the point where the wall forms. Oh, welcome, Coca. I think I'm doing well. This is probably my last attempt for tonight, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to last before dying. Hit a PB earlier. Hopefully I'll be able to make it even further this time. How are you doing? Come on. Oh, thank you, Kai, for the... Oh gosh. For the, subscription. Almost got distracted because of that. Not dead, not dead. And looks like ads are starting in another 3 minutes. Kind of annoying that as usual, try to make sure I'm at a good stopping point before they play so I can take a break. Don't want anyone to miss anything. Of course, if I die to the wolves in here, which might happen, I'll probably just end stream before the ads play. Come on. I didn't hit that one. Ah. Okay, just throwing that. I don't think that helped. Maybe it could? I mean, I got hit, but I think it took out 2 of the walls. Right. You like my comfy vibes and my emotes are cool? Thank you. The emotes are adorable. Gator, you did a great job on them. I really do not like that area. But I do really appreciate the subscription and the... Like I just flung himself off the edge. And the it's... Last time you used a Gigantified emote, I didn't realize at first that you had spent bits for that. But thank you. And actually had that happen before. I am very low. I do not like this situation. It's okay. I healed. I'm fine. Okay. Ads are playing in 10 seconds, so we'll take my break here and be back in just a few minutes. Artist is... Well, I have a credits tab, so you can check that. But yeah, I can send that later if you want. Alright, I am back. Continuing with the west section. Also, sorry for not respawning earlier, Coca, but hopefully your jog goes well later. It does start dark in here too, but at least it brightens up. Welcome back, thank you. Is crystals do regrow, which do damage you if you're standing on them when they regrow, but at least they let you refill your ammo to max, which is convenient. And as long as you're not careless, you really shouldn't be standing on them when they regrow. Not really sure how that crystal regrows with the guy inside of it. That's just video game logic, I guess. I really should figure out a better way to be able to check both YouTube chat and Twitch chat at the same time. Not sure why I activated that. It's not really necessary. Dash past the one-shotting crystals. Now that I think about it, I might have missed a gear bit. Hello, by mistake. It shouldn't be a huge deal. Obviously not ideal, but... And there it goes. You really need to chain dash in that spot, but I messed it up. Oh well. Guess I'll go ahead and find someone to raid. So maybe I should practice this really quick. That's how it's supposed to go. Who is streaming right now? Nobody I follow is streaming right now. So I guess I have to search for someone new. The only person streaming Hyperlight Drifter right now, as far as I can tell, only speaks French. I don't know how to speak French. Looks like there's a Hokey MMO streamer I could raid. kind of an awkward username to type. There we are. Well, if you're watching on YouTube and would like to join the raid, feel free to switch over. Next stream should be tomorrow evening or tomorrow night. Not sure what time yet. And I do plan on continuing my PokeMMO Nuzlocke. Should be battling Brendan. Okay, I think that's next. But at least I was able to hit a new PB today, even if it was so early on and I wasn't able to beat it again. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.